Today's episode of Distorted View Daily is brought to you by Hooligans, Caldessavilles Adult Party Fun Zone! Tuesday is
Crazy Okie
with DJ Meat Flaps. Wednesday is 75 cent shot night! And every Thursday is
Drunken Pickleball.
And remember, ladies get in free every
Single.
That's why Hooligans was named Nightclub of the Year by Mid-South North Gazette. Hooligans on the corner of Hell and Yeah. Hey, freaks, it's Friday, September 19th, 2025. Coming up on the program today, when you're simply too fat to fit in a restaurant. Plus, shitting out of the barrel of a gun. Man versus autonomous vehicle. And why does my hot pot taste like hot piss? All this plus your voicemails today. Distorted View Daily proudly presents great moments in tech support phone calls.
Was fine. And then I put...
Hey, ma'am, it's okay.
No, it's not, because I just had a midterm because this is a stupid machine.
God, it's into a life taker there.
Oh, because it's stupid me letting people use it. Okay, I can't get my computer to print anything but this one stupid paper. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. It's not on my computer. And I can't get my computer to shut down properly. Because it keeps saying there's a print monitor problem. And then this thing shows up and it's got all these button bar things on it.
It's Distorted View Daily with Tim Henson.
Full bloom AIDS.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't have kitty milk.
Excuse me.
The following is advertiser content.
Where do you want to go tonight?
Hooligans has pickleball.
So lame.
Yeah, that place sucks. I wish there was someplace new to get my drink on.
Ladies, you want to get wrecked?
Yeah!
I mean really wrecked?
Yeah!
I'm talking blackout, piss your pants, why is my crotch sore? Oh God, what have I done? Wreck?
Yeah!
Check out the all-new Hoolihans. Home to 75 drink specials every night. Hoolihans has a dedicated speed pukatorium. Vomit, flush, and get back to drinking in under 2 minutes flat. Hoolihans, featuring our world-famous napalm kamikazes. The only drink sold in America made with pure propane. Friday is bar fight night. Start a brawl involving 5 or more people and your next drink is on us. Registration is now open for full contact bowling. Get your team set for this season and
May the bloodiest men and women win.
Hoolihans on Violent Avenue in Caldessavilles, the only bar in the Tri-City area
That doesn't suck ass.
We now return to Distorted View Daily.
Yes, everybody, welcome to the Friday show. Got a great one for you. I am officially back down here in Cincinnati. Had a great visit with my mom. As I told my Sideshow members yesterday, though, it's a bit of a good news, bad news situation. She's doing much better with the cancer. That's the good news. The bad news is I had to kill her. I don't know what the hell got into me. I don't want to blame this all on the Charlie Kirk assassination, but it had a lot to do with it. I think I'm like a copycat murderer. I'm just so damn impressionable. And, you know, as we've learned from right-wing media, gays have a propensity to be cold-hearted killers. I fell into that. I'm just another statistic, I guess. No, Mom is doing great, as well as could be expected. The actual bad news is I have to go back up to Ashtabula next week. So, again, there's going to be short programs. I don't think there's going to be any best of shows. I think I'm able to do enough shows in advance that there should be no interruption. And then, crossing my fingers here, I think this might be the last time I have to go up to Ashtabula for a while, because I will be divorcing my mom. I can't deal with it anymore. No, I don't know why I say these things. I'm just joking around, It's just so funny to say horrible things. I've got to base my whole career on it. Anyway, like if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen some pictures of me up in Ashtabula with Mom and just out and about. For some reason, I don't really talk about my mom's situation too much on the free side. I always seem to give updates on the sideshow. So in case you're wondering, because a lot of people have been messaging me wondering how everything is going. Again, it's as good as could be expected right now. My mom was completely out of it for several weeks. She had just tons of problems between the medicine fucking with her head. I mentioned that she had water in her head for a while. I'm laughing because on yesterday's Sideshow exclusive program, I kind of made the observation, basically everything that I've made fun of over the past few years, when it comes to the near deads, elderly people always make fun of. I made fun of handicapped people, calling them waterheads. And then it's like, my mom has all these, she literally had water in her head. So this is karma, I guess. She had an infection that messed with her. Like, it was just really bad. I mean, she was like a zombie. And she didn't know what the hell was going on. She thought it was the 1800s. Literally, had no idea what year it was. But this last time I went to visit her this past week, she's like back to her old self, which is great. It was great to see her and be able to have a conversation. The reason why I'm going back up to Ashtabula next week is because she had a scan of her thyroid, where the cancer's at, and the doctor is going to talk about those results and what the next steps are. Based on the scan alone that was up on my chart, there has been significant shrinkage, which is good, but we'll see what that all means next week. I don't want to get my hopes up because, again, I can't interpret these things. I'm just going by what was actually stated on the report. The doctor hasn't actually reviewed it yet. I'm just going by the notes from whoever did the scan and looked at it, I guess. I don't know. But they did say that it hasn't spread, which is also very good. Right? It's bad when it spreads. It's good when it doesn't spread. Can anyone confirm that? It's what you don't want with cancer, right? You don't want anything to spread. Call onto the voicemail line, please. I'm a little confused on that. To me, traditionally, spreading is good. You spread on mayonnaise. You spread HIV if you're a gift giver. Bug chasers seem to love it when HIV is spread to them. Also, like, spreading kind of evens things out, right? You get a big clump of butter on your bread, and then you spread it, you even it out into a nice thin layer. So I don't know, maybe cancer spreading is a good thing. Instead of one huge concentration, which seems very unmanageable, right? You got a nice, thin, workable cancer throughout the body. Maybe that's what we should be praying for. No. Stop it, Tim, stop it. You're being silly, and not in a funny way. You're being silly in that awful human being type of way. Listen, I do have a great show for you with a couple pieces of audio here. But before we get into that, we got to take a quick break. Stick with TV Daily. We will be right back.
Nortec is the leader in B2B collaborative software to enhance productivity. From Nortec's suite of scheduling, presentation, and invoice management applications to their award-winning customer service, you'll have more time to focus on what really matters.
Getting smashed at Hannigan's in the heart of Caldessavilles. Hannigan's for the serious drinker, featuring Monday's Bucket of Beer Night. Then, bathe in booze while letting your skin pores and various holes soak in that soothing, burning alcohol when you take Tuesday's Tequila Plunge Challenge. Every day at Hannigan's, hand sanitizer shooters. Throw back 2 ounces of 70% alcohol to get your party started. Hannigan's in the heart of Caldessavilles. If you remember your night out at Hannigan's, we haven't done our job.
We now return to Distorted View Daily with Timothy Amber Thiessen.
Yeah, we are back, and I have got some great audio to share with you. I know we have talked about these, for lack of a better term, ham beasts once or twice before. I'm allowed to call them that because I myself am morbidly obese. It's like how I can call other gay people the F word. It's just one of those perks. On one hand, will I die early from clogged arteries and heart disease? Yeah. But while I'm alive, I'm allowed to make fun of fatties. I think a heart attack is a small price to pay for that exciting right. What exactly am I talking about here? I'm talking about a group of women who post on Instagram that call themselves plus-size park hoppers. Their whole thing, the whole reason for their account is to share with other fat people if they're able to get on rides at Disney World or if they're too large. Here now is a standard video by the plus-size park hoppers. By the way, I'm making fun of this account, but they've got 130,000 followers, so there are a lot of fat people who find this information useful. This is a service that could only be provided here in the United States. I mean, people in other countries simply don't need to know if a 7X 500-pound individual would be able to fit inside of a roller coaster cart. It's just not an issue over there. This is a uniquely American problem. America number one, ... in obesity. We're doing great over here. All right, let's listen to the plus-size park hopper.
Have you been dying to ride the Mad Tea Party at Disney's Magic Kingdom, but you weren't sure if you'd fit?
Now, again, I'm a big guy. I remember when I went to Disney World, I'm pretty sure, we were able to fit 3 or 4 people in the teacups are pretty large. This is another one of those accounts that make me feel good about myself.
If you'd fit. Hey everyone, we're plus-size park hoppers, and we range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you follow us for more plus-size Disney tips and tricks.
At no point do they ever offer tips on how to lose weight. That's really not what their account is about. At no point are they looking for health-conscious treats instead of full-blown goddamn corn dogs and funnel cakes.
I like to spin as fast as I can, and that's why I always jokingly chant, break the ride.
Honestly, I'm surprised there's not a weight limit, because when you get 2 fat people in a cup and you start spinning, there's a chance the equipment can't handle it, you know what I mean? You're going to be stripping gears. That teacup's going to take off.
To get onto this ride, there is a step up onto the saucer and then another step up into the teacup.
See, that's a problem for some larger individuals. Some of the larger plus-size park hoppers can't lift their feet up, so they can only shuffle onto rides. It's got to be a flat surface.
The opening of the teacup is very narrow, as you can see here. But
there's video of her squeezing her fat ass through the opening.
But if you go sideways, it's not so bad.
That is a helpful little trick if you are, really large-assed. You shimmy in, or you turn sideways. Good idea. This is why I subscribe to their content.
Katie and I are sizes 2X and 3X and can only fit the 2 of us on this ride. It is pretty narrow once you get in there because of the disc in the middle that you use to spin.
Yeah, they're always having gunt problems. That seems to be a recurring nightmare for these poor ladies. If it's not the little spinny disc in the middle pressing into their fat, it's those roller coaster bars that come down, to protect you from flying out of the ride. A lot of time that digs into fat people's stomachs as well. Sometimes they're like, Samantha, who's 4X, couldn't get the bar to click. It wouldn't lock because her stomach sticks out too far, so she couldn't ride. I was playing some of this content for Lord Douche, and he's like, he's got very sensitive senses. He's got super smell, but also super hearing. And this girl, she talks at a frequency that makes my dogs fucking go crazy. Lord Douche was also like, I can't handle her voice. You got to turn it off.
If you hold most of your weight in your belly, this may be difficult for you. One of us who is a 4X did find that the disc dug into her belly.
It's always the 4X and the 5X girls who have a real problem. I don't even know why they bother going to Disney World. At that point, most of the rides are off limit, right? I guess they go for the food.
And unfortunately made it pretty uncomfortable for her. Those of us who are sizes 2X and 3X can ride this ride comfortably, but only 2 of us to a cup. We hope that these tips...
Thanks for ruining the ride for other people in line. They're like, there's only 12 people ahead of us. Yeah, well, the fat women can only go 1 or 2 per cup, so you're going to have to wait another 5 minutes. Thanks, plus-size park hoppers. Now, they've been branching out in a couple different ways. First of all, they go to more parks than just Disney World.
Have you been dying to ride Donkey Kong Minecart Madness at Universal's Epic Universe, but you...
I mean, I hate to make the comparison, but this woman getting on the cart kind of has the same shape as Donkey Kong. If she can't fit into this ride made for Donkey Kong, there's a real problem.
Weren't sure if you'd fit. Hey, everyone. We're plus-size park hoppers.
It's like as she goes on, the voice gets higher and higher.
This coaster is not available on the Express Pass and is super popular. So on this day, the wait was 90 minutes.
Could you imagine being so large, you don't know if you're going to fit in the ride, and then you've got to wait in line 90 minutes just to be told you're too large to enjoy it. And then you get to watch your friends who are only 2 or 3X have a bunch of fun. Oh, what a miserable existence.
There is a test seat located to the right of the ride entrance.
Oh, yeah, this is something amusement parks have been doing, I guess, for a while now, because there are so many large people. You know, this is a real thing. For as much as I'm making fun of the plus-size park hoppers, there's so many fat Americans wanting to ride these rides, and they're not sure if they can fit in it. They've set up test carts, like a sample cart, before the line that you can get into just to see if you fit. That saves a lot of time and aggravation, so you don't actually have to wait in line to find out if you can ride this thing.
The ride vehicle is a mine cart with 2 rows and 2 seats in each row. The safety mechanism is a lap bar that does need to get to a certain position to lock.
Oh no, the dreaded lap bar! The problem with a woman who's 5X is that the stomach reaches out all the way into the lap, thus making your laps so much more bulky, and the bar can't go down far enough.
There is a small step into the ride vehicle, and the opening is pretty narrow. This ride has an omni-mover platform, so the car will be moving slowly as you board.
Oh my God, this just screams danger to fat people. You got to step up into the thing. The carts are constantly moving. Fat people are not good with treadmills, in that type of mechanism. It's foreign to them. They like things that are stationary.
My name is Stephanie, and I wear a size 2X and have 57-inch hips. I was able to get the green light on this ride.
Oh, yeah, there's even a light that tells you if you're too fat. Oh, that's so degrading.
Katie wears a size 3X and has 65-inch hips. The light did not turn green right away, but with a little push, she was able to get the green light.
She is jamming that bar into her guns.
Ashley wears a size 5X and has 70...
That's gotta really hurt your pubic puff. There's no way the 5X girl's gonna get in.
Inch hips. Unfortunately, the seat was too narrow and she was not able to sit comfortably in the seat.
Yeah, she can't even sit down in the seat, let alone lower the bar.
If you use an ECV, you will have to transfer to a standard wheelchair for the queue and then into the ride vehicle. If you need to transfer, there is a stationary boarding area available with a bench to assist in transferring. We were bummed that this ride wasn't...
some things just aren't for you. Let's not try to force it. If you ride in a mobility scooter, there's all these special accommodations that have to be made that no doubt slow down the experience for everyone else. Good Lord.
We do think that those of us who wear sizes 2X and 3X would have been able to ride this. We hope that these tips help in the...
Okay. Shut up. They didn't end up riding it because the wait was too long. There's no way they could stand for 90 minutes. So the real reason why I'm featuring them today is because this is so funny. They do this other thing, all right? So I understand this service, right? Letting people know if you're overweight or jumbo size or whatever they call themselves, if you can fit into a particular ride. That's good information to have if you are overweight. The new thing they're doing is this. This blew my mind.
Have you been dying to eat at Biergarten in Epcot's Germany Pavilion, but you weren't sure if you'd fit?
Yeah, they're so fat, restaurants can't accommodate them. They have a whole series of restaurants. They love to go to restaurants.
Have you been dying to have dinner at Storybook Dining at Artist Point with Snow White? But
See, now, Storybook, those words lead me to believe that everything's going to be smaller. You know what I mean? For kids.
Have you been dying to have dinner at Storybook Dining at Artist Point with Snow White, but you weren't sure if you'd fit? Hey, everyone, we're plus-size park hoppers. We range in sizes.
Okay, I got to fast forward past the intro. Blowing my eardrums out. What kind of considerations do these ladies talk about when going to a dining experience?
The seating here consists of half booths and tables, and all of the chairs here have arms.
Oh, no! Not arms! Yet another diabolical enemy of the fat people.
This is definitely something that we were not expecting. If we had known this ahead of time, we would have asked the hostess for a chair without arms when checking in. Most of us fit comfortably in the chairs
Let me guess, the 5X girl had some issues.
with arms, but one of us did need a chair without. And the hostess was
I know which one that was.
super nice and accommodating and found one for her. For $67 per adult, we got 3 shared appetizers, our choice of entree, and 4 shared desserts.
This was more of an afternoon snack than anything. Why doesn't the Magic Kingdom have an all-you-can-eat buffet? These girls are also savvy businesswomen. They know how to monetize their content.
You ever wanted to wear shorts or a skirt to Disney World, but you were afraid of your legs chafing?
This is called targeted advertising, right?
Hey, everyone. We're plus-size...
Okay, we know. 2X, 5X. There's video of these women walking like ducks, like keeping their legs apart because apparently they're all rubbed to death.
Nothing puts a damper on your Disney vacation like having to walk around the parks with Chub Rub. And luckily, we haven't had to since we started using Dr. Frederick's original Better Body Balm. We've been using it for our last few trips.
She's hiking up her skirt, rubbing this thing on her thighs. Gonna be sick.
And we've fallen in love with it. It's all natural ingredients like beeswax and carnauba wax are safe for sensitive skin and free of parabens and sulfate.
You know, I poke fun, but these girls are probably making bank. Way to go, plus-size park hoppers. All right, I do have one more piece of audio for you, and we will get into that in just a moment. But first, we got to take a quick break. Don't you dare move a muscle. DV will be right back. Hannigan's calls itself the bar for serious drinkers. Yeah, right. Seriously, lightweight drinkers. If you're a professional drinker, the only nightclub in town you should be at is Lannigals, deep in the heart of Caldessavilles' Little Croatia district. And at Lannigals, we're addicted to giving you free drinks. We're the only bar in America with the AA Sobriety Chip Trade-Up Program. Trade in your 30-day Alcoholics Anonymous chip for any on-tap domestic beer. Trade in your 60-day chip for a free shot, a 90-day chip for any mixed drink, and trade your 1-year chip and enjoy all you can drink before you pass out or piss your pants. There's a reason Modern Soberist magazine named Lannigals the most dangerous bar in America. Lannigals, for professional drinkers. And as always, kids drink free.
And now back to the 3-time People's Choice Podcast Award-winning Distorted View Daily. Yeah, I can't believe it either.
As promised, got a little more audio to share with you before we get into the news. These are actually 3 very short clips, kind of like a rapid-fire segment. Just a few things I recently found. Here is House Representative John Bryant talking about gun control.
This bill legalizes sawed-off shotguns.
That's it. That's the entire clip. You know, I'm not that crazy about guns, but I honestly wasn't around them a lot as a kid. I've got many relatives who love to go hunting and stuff, so I understand gun control laws. It's a slippery slope, but I'm pretty, I think, pro sawed-off shotguns. I think that makes the shart more powerful, right? It makes the sharts easier to maneuver and, more importantly, conceal. And that's what you want in a shart. You want to be able to mask the shart. So yeah, I'm in favor of sawed-off shotguns. Next up, I've got a very short McDonald's freak out. This took place in the drive-thru. All right, we're off to a good start. The very first thing is cunt. Fucking cunt.
Be out there at 10 o'clock, we'll see you.
All right, bet. I'll roll the fuck up and blow your fucking brains out, bitch. I'm about that shit. Now, fuck you fucking cunt.
Trying to figure out what would elicit such animosity at the drive-thru ordering screen. I understand when you roll up to the window and they don't give you the right food, charge you the wrong amount. That's when the fights begin. I'm guessing they were out of something he really wanted. He wanted to try that gold sauce, didn't he? Which I didn't get a chance. You know, when I was up in Ashtabula, my mom, out of the blue, said, you know what I want? Chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I'm like, ooh, you are sick. You do have a touch of the cancer, don't you? To want that. Actually, we're just so ecstatic. You know, for the past month or two, my mom hasn't eaten anything. It's been a real struggle to get her to eat. Lately, though, she has been scarfing down food, which is just so great to see. So she wants chicken nuggets. You bet your sweet ass I'm going to get in my car and get her some, a 20-piece or whatever. But I specifically asked for this gold sauce. I'm never going to go to McDonald's, aside from when my mom wants it. So this was my one chance to try this special limited edition gold sauce. And then they didn't put it in my bag. They gave me ranch, which is like the opposite of gold, honestly. It's white, not special, run-of-the-mill. Now, I didn't notice the lack of gold sauce until I got back to my mom. Otherwise, yeah, I probably would have been like this guy. If I would have looked in my bag at the drive-thru and saw there was no gold sauce, fucking cunt! I'm gonna blow your brains out! Nothing at McDonald's is worth shooting someone in the head over. You know, we've all eaten at McDonald's. It's mid at best, as the kids say. The final clip I wanted to share with you, we've got a construction worker here he's had it. They don't pay him enough to deal with this bullshit. In this instance, the bullshit he has to deal with is not a person, not a fellow, worker or a crackhead on the street, someone interfering with his work. No, it is a autonomous car, one of those Waymos, self-driving taxi-like things, and it just got stuck where they were working.
Well, they done started my goddamn day again with this stupid ass shit here. Goddamn, he stuck a goddamn again. Boy, this crazy motherfucker right here, man. Yeah. This shit don't make no motherfucking sense. I'm gonna get me another goddamn job. I ain't keep coming with these goddamn cars. Come on, man.
He's talking to a robot car. Come on, man. Drive, motherfucker.
What the hell, he won't move again, man? He's stuck again? This crazy, stupid motherfucker. Move the food shop. You gotta move these out of the way. Got to move all these goddamn things out the way. I got them on video right now.
So his theory is that the cones are causing the car to freak out. So if they move the cones, the car might think, okay, the path is clear.
Oh, goddamn move. I told him stop bringing these goddamn cars out here. Stupid motherfucker. Every goddamn time. Come on, man. We're holding up goddamn traffic early morning. Yo, get your ass on, man.
Oh, look. You know what? It is starting to move.
Come on. I'm moving these goddamn cones for you. Come on, man.
Oh, it stopped again because, the construction worker is in its way.
Drive on down the goddamn street. Come on. Goddamn, you got to move every goddamn cone for him to go. Come on. Go ahead. Stupid motherfucker. Every goddamn day.
This is the future we wanted, freaks. Self-driving cars sound so cool. Nothing but problems. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist of the fucked up news right now.
This episode of Distorted View Daily is sponsored by
Lannigals. Some bars say they're for professional drinkers, but what are they really? They're just the same as any other bar. Sit down, order, drink, piss, fight, repeat. Don't you crave something more? Lannigals. Something adventurous? It's Lanningham's drive-through bar and derby. Lanningham's. Pull up, get wasted, pull through, and drive around our quarter-mile-long under-the-influence motorway. The best part of drinking is the drive home. Lanningham's. And Lanningham's brings the fun to you. All the white-knuckle excitement, the thrill, the challenge of driving skunk-drunk home. Will you hit a pedestrian? Will you drive off a cliff? Will the cops see you swerving? The possibilities are endless. Lanningham's. Don't just say you can handle your liquor. Prove it at Lanningham's. Open 7 days a week. Located on the top of Satan's Nipple Mountain in Caldessavilles. Lanningham's. Not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow. What are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. Become a true and honorable freak today. Just go to distortedview.com. All major credit cards and PayPal accepted. When you sign up, you get access to all of the exclusive shows we do throughout the week. Typically, we do 2 full-length Sideshow exclusive programs, which we did this week. We also do 2 mini bonus segment shows, which because of the fact I was out of town, we didn't get around to doing this week, but we'll be back next week doing bonus segment shows, so it's a great time to sign up for the Sideshow. Support this program. Just go to distortedview.com right now. A couple other ways to help support the show. We've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. Pledge as little as $5 over there. If you pledge $20, occasionally I send out DV merchandise. I'm working on getting out some DV, travel mugs. Stainless steel, very nice. Those are going out to people who have pledged at least $20 to our Patreon account. And you can also sponsor an episode of DV. Just PayPal me $25 over there at show@distortedview.com. I still have a couple of people who have sponsored shows. We'll get to them next week. We just had so many sponsors today. I could not get around to the listener sponsorship, so that will continue next week. 2 very quick stories now. First up, Oh, looky here. We got one from our most fucked up state. Say it with me.
Florida. Our most fucked up state. Yes, it's Florida. Our most fucked up state.
Today's Florida news story is brought to you by Lannister's Pub, home of challenge milking. Gather enough boob juice from willing females to fill a Lannister Leader pub cup to redeem your free large Guatemalan Death Punch and 1 hour in our alkyl nitrate booth. That's Lannister's Pub, where the juice is worth the squeeze. And now for today's Florida, our most fucked up state news story.
I don't even know what's happening today anymore. Fucking insane, stupid podcast. Yes, we've got a story here from our most fucked up state. A Florida man's attempt to profit from so-called rage bait content. Again, I'm not judging because that's kind of how I make my money. All right, so yes, a man's attempt to profit from the so-called rage bait content online took a turn for the worse after police arrested him for terrorizing neighbors with a stick. Oh, so he was creating rage bait content by hitting his neighbors. That's not all, though. He terrorized his neighbors with a stick. He screamed at kids. He also threw around the N-word pretty liberally, I guess to get a rise out of his neighbors. That's all according to authorities. Police in Pinellas Park responded to multiple 911 calls early Monday morning from residents of the Palm Grove Village Mobile Home Park. When officers arrived, they encountered 34-year-old Anthai Tai in a shared area of the complex. It'd be funny if the mobile home park had a shared community pool. It's a type of amenity you typically don't see in trailer parks, but maybe in Florida, because everyone has a pool in Florida. Okay, that's not really what this story is about. Once again, I'm getting off topic rather quickly here. Witnesses said he had been shouting at his mom, several children, and one of the children's parents. Ty allegedly admitted to police that his behavior was intentional. I'm not crazy. I'm a businessman. I'm a content creator. I'm intentionally trying to piss these people off. The angrier and more worked up they get, the more money ends up in my pocket, you see. He explained he was recording outbursts in order to post them online and make money from people reacting to his rage-baiting antics. The arrest affidavit did not specify which platform he intended to use. I think you make the most money right now on TikTok, right? They have a pretty big creator fund. I've seen a lot of rage bait videos on TikTok. Investigators say Ty waved around a large stick while confronting neighbors, blocked cars from driving through the property, and at one point yelled the N-word at juveniles. The incident happened around 12:45 a.m., leaving residents frightened. Charged with disorderly conduct, Ty later pleaded no contest to the misdemeanor. A judge found him guilty and ordered him to pay a $550 fine, which is probably more than he would make on these stupid videos, right? After spending 2 nights behind bars, he was released from the county jail on Wednesday. Final story I have for you today. This one comes from China. Culturally, I don't know how insensitive that little song is, but we're going to go with it. 2 teenagers in Shanghai have been ordered to pay about $309,000 after a drunken stunt at a hot pot restaurant left China's largest hot pot chain dealing with reputational and financial fallout. I believe this is an update to a story we previously read, right? Some kids pissed in a hot pot. If I recall correctly, the case stems from a February incident at a Haidilao branch where the 17-year-olds filmed themselves urinating into a pot of broth. You know what I'm going to say here. Of course, this is a very dumb move, recording your crimes. But these are kids. They were looking to impress their friends or, make social media content. They probably thought they wouldn't get caught, or maybe they didn't show their faces or something. The video, which quickly spread online, drew sharp condemnation, especially from people who eat at hot pot restaurants. While there's no evidence that any diners actually consumed the tainted broth. What a great name for a band, Tainted Broth. Soup is a very funny food. I don't know. If you ask me, I think soup's funny. All right, anyway, the company compensated thousands of customers who had eaten at the restaurant in the days that followed. In March, the restaurant tried to sue for over $3 million US, and they cited that it was because of the money they spent on refunds, equipment replacement, and damage control. Last Friday, a Shanghai court ruled that the teens had violated the catering company's property rights and damaged their reputation through acts of insult.
It's time for a live read.
I'm sorry, what?
You have to do a live read commercial here.
What?
Look at your paper.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were doing this. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to this. I guess we'll get back into the story in just a second. But first, I'm a pretty messy drunk, so I'm a bit of an authority. I give Bannister's bar in the Caldessavilles Boys Town district 2 sassy thumbs up. That's 2 thumbs up my gaping and willing fag butt. I did not write this. Gay doesn't begin to describe the atmosphere in this seedy pig fuck den. Cheap drinks, bareback backroom, restroom, anonymous piss play that can be found around every corner, and optional jizz sweet cream toppings on every layered drink make this hungry homo one happy, sloppy, queer cum chaser. Me? We talking about me here? Even the uggos are welcome here. That's obviously why I go. The fuck? Bannister's has a no holes refused policy. When you come into Bannister's, you're going to get cummed in by anyone who wants to blow their disgusting disease load up your community shithole. Wednesday is family night. Bring dad, brother, and even your slow cousin for some dick dirty filthy incest. Oral optional, but anal is always required. That's at Bannister's bar in the Caldessavilles Boys Town district. Just tell them floppy-titted smegma slut Tim sent you for 20% off your next short-teeny ass blaster. That's my favorite. ... 'cause it tastes like poop. Bannister's. We will just accept anyone sponsoring this podcast, won't we? Anyway, finishing up with the story here. Last Friday, a Shanghai court ruled that the teens had violated the catering company's property rights and damaged their reputation through acts of insult. The court also faulted their parents for failing in their guardianship responsibilities. See, that never happens here in the United States. Well, when kids get in trouble, we never blame the parents. They should really be held responsible. If they face consequences for their stupid shit turds actions, maybe they would parent them a little bit better. Old man Tim has spoken. What's with the youth today? The parents were ordered that they have to cover the hefty compensation. The judgment breaks down where, most of the money was for reputational and operational harm. The court decided that Haidileo's decision to overcompensate its customers, offering more than 4,000 diners both a refund and 10 times their original bill, was voluntary. So the kids aren't going to have to pay that amount, not something the teens could be held financially responsible for. The company, which has grown to over 1,000 restaurants worldwide since opening in Sichuan province, is well known for its over-the-top customer perks. From manicures, for waiting guests, to candy floss for children. That's pretty awesome. If you have to wait to be seated, there's nothing more annoying than that when there's a 40-minute wait, an hour wait for a table. This restaurant has figured it out. They give you manicures and stuff to pass the time while you're waiting. The downside is sometimes you accidentally have hot pot piss soup, I guess. The company said it had completely replaced hot pot equipment at the affected branch and carried out thorough cleaning and disinfection. So there you go. That, my friends, is your distorted news for Friday. Let's do a couple voicemails right after this break.
Wake up at Bennigan. Start your drinking in the early morning. Wake up at Bennigan's. Responsibilities are worth ignoring. 'Cause the drinks you have at Bennigan's help you get through your long day. Your horrible job, your disgusting bender is the only way. So come on and play. At Bennigan's, the AM bar. From the dark of night to the morning star. It's Bennigan's, 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 your only friend.
Bennigan's, your AM bar in downtown Caldessavilles.
All right, love to hear from you freaks. Many ways to contact the show. Show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media, at DistortedView on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook.com/DistortedViewShow. Of course, our regular voicemail line is 206-666-4463. Remember, though, if you pledge at least $5 to our Patreon account, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And yes, we've got a lot of patrons calling into the voicemail line, so we're going to begin with a few of their calls. Let's see what's happening in the freakosphere.
Hi, Kitty Boo. This is Lilu. I'm
Lilu.
calling to be the Gen Z voice of Distorted View.
I did ask for that, huh?
I'm 24. Okay. We've been talking so much, listening so much about this whole Gen Z fair thing, and I wrote this whole thing about why I think it happened, but really, these people are just dumb. They're just dumb, and they're not interesting.
Oh, okay. So it's not any deeper than that.
Trying to cultivate like this personality that makes them seem more interesting.
So, like, if you seem aloof, right, you seem more interesting, right?
Or
like dealing with a regular person is beneath you.
So I thought.
Maybe.
Because I started doing it to someone without even really realizing.
It's ingrained, with your people.
I had this coworker, and I made the mistake of having like a pleasant conversation with him, and he's about 30, 40 years older than me.
Yeesh.
And then he was getting a little too comfy, and my coworkers had to come and be like, "Hey, he's known for liking young ladies."
Oh.
So I had to be.
It's like, poor women, here you are, you're just trying to be nice to someone, and you're thinking, well, okay, this guy is so much older than me. I don't have to worry about him coming on to me. He's like a grandpa. So I'm going to have a nice, pleasant conversation. And what do you know? A guy is still a guy. Eventually, you show him a little bit of attention, and he's like, oh, she's into me.
Like, okay.
And then he makes everything all fucking creepy. This is why guys are incels, because they don't know how to act around women who are just being nice to them. Just because a woman is nice to you doesn't mean she wants to fuck your brains out.
Hey, well, how can I just shut this guy down? So then that's what I started doing without even realizing. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Maybe it's a defense mechanism for these 20-some-year-olds.
Cool. When he talks. So, yeah,
you don't want to give him anything, right? Because if you seem interested, he's going to latch onto that and continue on with his pervy ways.
That's what I think. I think people are stupid. They're pretending to be interesting, or they're being creeped on by weird coworkers.
Or they're being, defensive. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Hey, faggot, it's Unicorn Hamster. Fucking faggot, you. I nearly lost my coffee. I took a fucking gulp of coffee. This is, getting ready for my day off on September the 11th, and you're talking about Batman and Boy Wonder. Like, maybe we can be a team. Like, what the fuck?
I don't even remember talking about that. And that was just a few days ago.
Random shit you say is hilarious, and I nearly lost my coffee. I was taking a gulp of coffee, some hot, rich Colombian coffee to start my day off, and I fucking heard that I almost lost it. Goddamn, how do you do it, Tim? You seem to always do this.
I'm a real dynamo.
Always get me when I'm not expecting it. Do you do that with Lord Douche? Anyway,
I do try to make him laugh.
I am very pleased to find out that you're trying to eat healthier.
Yeah.
May I suggest a keto diet? I'm down.
That seems like a lot of work.
The 180.
I have to look up what I can eat and
it's hard at first, and then I have my cheating days. But if you stick with meat,
I've been doing very good on my diet, eating very good. Although today, when I recorded the show, it was actually it's Thursday. It's like National fucking Hamburger Day, and I can't pass up a good deal. So I went to Sonic and got like a double smash burger. So I fell off the wagon.
You know, change your body to burn fat for fuel instead of carbs. It's better for you all around. You feel more focused, more energetic.
Yeah, well, that has been the case. I've been working. You know, sometimes I'll go. I've actually started running. I can't run. When I say run, it's more like a slow jog. It's a power walk. No, but I'm actually like doing the running movement, right? Where like both of your feet are off the ground at the same time. I think that's the difference between walking and running, right? Very slow though, but and I can only do it for like a mile, right? And it's not even like a full mile. Like I'll do 0.5 miles. Like I'll do half a mile and another half a mile, or I'll do like 3/4 of a mile and then another, whatever. But most of the time I'm still just walking. But, that's something. I'm making progress. When I weighed myself today, I lost even more weight. So I'm sure tomorrow's going to be different because of this fucking cheeseburger that I ate. I'm going to vomit it up. I'm going to become bulimic. Whatever.
Why don't you use the bidet? The bidet is so nice. See, listen.
Hey, I went over to my friend Joey's, and he had a bidet. Oh. Yeah. Everyone has a bidet but me. I mean, I have a bidet. I actually have more than one bidet. But, Lord Douche has put the kibosh on that. Speaking of Lord Douche, I got to mention this. I talked about this on the Sideshow exclusive episode. A listener by the name of Octavia messaged me with a bit of a conspiracy theory. They think they figured this all out. The jig is up. Or, in this case, they wrote the gig. The gig is up. The DV community has figured it out. Rod or Pay is Lord Douche. Here is their proof. Rod is short for Rodrigo or Rodriguez. And as we all know, Lord Douche is Latino. Ha-ha! As if that wasn't enough proof, they've got some other lines here. How else could this Rod guy be there to announce every single episode for you, unless he lived with you? How sad would that be if I had an announcer, a live-in announcer, if it's not Lord Douche? He's just some guy I picked up off the street that had a good voice. I said, I can't pay you, but you can sleep on our couch. And he's like, okay. Okay, Tim. However he talks. And it's just so funny that no one thought, okay, well, the only explanation is that Rod or Pay lives with you. Not, I message Rod or Pay and say, hey, these are the lines I need you to record. And, you can do it remotely. But, okay, whatever. And then the third point here is Lord Douche is an anagram of Rod, right? You can't spell Lord without the R-O-D. It's right there in Lord. Octavia says, as a reward for figuring it out, you have to spin the wheel of triumph. Well, what do you guys think about this conspiracy theory? I don't want to say one way or another yet. I want your opinions. Call into the voicemail line or email me. Is Lord Douche Rod or Pay? And is Rod or Pay Lord Douche?
Hey, Timmy Boo, it's Hachi calling in. I just needed to do this. Mead is such a fucking faggot! God damn! How is he talking like this? That incel shit is so retarded. Why the fuck is he fucking saying shit?
Because he is terminally online, and he's on those message boards all the time. The Looksmax boards, the incel boards, and this is how they talk. This is the terminology they use. It's sad. It's, it's pathetic, but that's Mead.
Like Chad Light.
Those are the two words I would describe Mead Skelton.
Saying it unironically. Oh, my mom was a Stacy. My mom was a Stacy. Or a Stacy Light. And my grandpappy was attractive. And all the women would bang at his side. Some of the... What a fucking faggot. I swear to God, I wish Mead would just shut the cock already. Like, bro, he's saying, if I had blue eyes, I'd be making bitches. Like, what are you talking about, dude? You still look the way that you do. You're still a fat fucking 40-something-year-old man.
Nearly 50.
All right?
Oh, okay.
Bro, just come on.
Well, let's not get me too upset, because he did agree to write and perform a theme song for DV. Still looking for suggestions, like if you have any phrases or ideas for Mead, I'm compiling them and I'm going to send them to Mead. Mead recently posted a video saying he was flat broke, which I think is the reason why he's soliciting me, with this idea for the song. He's like, can you PayPal me $25? So, now's the chance. Now's our time to strike. I messaged Meat. I'm like, what is your PayPal address? I will send you some cash ASAP. If I can just lock you in, I want you to record this theme song for us. So be on the lookout for that. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
Katie wears a size 3X and has 65-inch hips.
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Guys, thank you so much for a great week of programs. I'll be back on Monday to do it all over again. Until then, bye, everybody.
Yeah! Hey y'all, my name is Mead Skelton. I'm the owner of Club Brannigan, the country's only Laura Brannigan themed bar and grill. Yeah! I use my daddy's American Express credit card to finance this endeavor. I think I may have made a huge mistake. Come to find out, I overestimated the appeal of Laura Brannigan. Many people don't even know who she is anymore. Why don't you stop by to Brannigan's Bar and Grill and order yourself a Glorita? Yeah, it's like her son Gloria, but a drink. Yeah. How about a Sour of Love? That's a whiskey sour. You see, these are all Laura Brannigan songs. You probably don't know that because, who the hell knows Laura Brannigan songs? But let me tell you, these puns are really good. Yeah, instead of the power of love, it's the sour of love. You get it? Yeah. Don't forget, you can also order some delicious food at Brannigan's Bar and Grill, like the Branna ham and Swiss melt. Get it? Yeah. Please come and spend money at Brannigan's. I gotta pay all this money back on my daddy's card before he notices. Oh no. Brannigan's Bar and Grill in Caldessavilles, Old South District.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.